Lesson 21, Part 2 of 2 Budgets. Now, this lesson is designed to better prepare you for your future. This message lesson is intended to have an impact of what happens in frequent concepts in your life. Number 1, you must create a budget allowing you to better comprehend what money you have to live on each month. 2, why it is imperative that you obtain in your future a higher education, as it will have a major impact on how you live. In part 1, you filled in information on a spreadsheet showing you your net income relative to 4 different scenarios. You must take the net income from each scenario and place it in your budget spreadsheet. You're going to take it times 4, so it's a whole month, because in your spreadsheet, payroll spreadsheet, it was for 1 week. Keeping the same cost of living for all 4 will provide you the difference you will have with a higher education. We have supplied you with 2 budgets, a blank one, number 1, and number 2, we have provided you with an idea of what you might be living on. Now, before we go to all of that, let's very quickly go to that spreadsheet so you remember exactly what we're talking about. Okay, if you remember carefully, we have 40 hours at 8:30, 15, 30, and 40. Now over here are the totals per week, right? So if you were making $8.30 a week, this is your total you would receive, $231.49. Well, in your budget, you're going to have to multiply this times 4, multiply this one times 4, and multiply this one times 4, and obviously the last one, multiply it times 4. So let's look at your budget sheet and see how this works. Now, we provided for you 2 budget sheets. The first one we're going to show you is blank, but we've provided for you 4 weeks at $8.30, 4 weeks at 15, 4 weeks at 30, and 4 weeks at 40. So you want to calculate and put your numbers respectfully, and then you have your total income. Obviously, you won't be using all of these, but they're there for you in case you need it. Then we have your expenses, your monthly flexible expenses go here, and this will be the total for those. Then we have your monthly fixed expenses, they go here, okay? So your total fixed expenses, your total expenses overall, your total monthly income, as you can see, then subtract your total expenses, and this is the money you have left over, which should be an eye-opener. Now, we've also provided for you, let me go to another spreadsheet. This one we've already done for you, so you have an idea what we're talking about. Here's 4 weeks, here's another 4 weeks, 4 weeks, and 4 weeks, okay? Because we multiplied your weekly income by 4. And here's your total. Then we provided for you food and groceries. We just estimated $200. 50, 50. If you read these and go through it yourself, you'll see what we're talking about. Now for the first one, we're subtracting your total expenses and your total fixed and adding to it your total expenses, your total income, subtract those, and here's how much money you have left over, $30.96. And if you had the higher income at 15, you'll have $1,183. And here for $30 an hour, $2,661, and for $40 an hour, you'll have $3,873. Now remember, this is just an estimate, okay? Because it says here housing is $600, and we put the same price all the way across because we want to compare, right? So everything 30, see, it's all the way across for everything we've done. So you can compare to see how much. Now, in reality, you might have something else. For example, clothing for shoes. I said 25. You might say, hey, that's 30, right? Gift is 10. Home improvement, I said $20. You might say it's higher or lower. You make the call. But we provided for you an example so you can see the difference I think is very important. That's the whole idea of planning ahead. Okay, so again, you'll find two of these, right? And the first one is blank, and the second one we have these amounts on. Well, we hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we hope it helped you out, and we'd like to thank you for watching our video.
That's all, folks.